practicing our chair yoga for breathing, stretching, relaxing, shifting, releasing, whatever it is that you need for yourself today. So if you have your 2 blocks, place them under your feet. If you don't have blocks, you can use books or some other kind of prop. And then just sit for a minute. Let your hands rest right in your lap. Release your shoulders back and down. Tuck your lumbar spine into the back of the chair and release your jaw. And then if you can, keep your head nice and level. And if you would like, you can close your eyes and just feel yourself inwardly. How do you feel? What's your mental status? Are you busy in your brain? Are you thinking about other things? Are you anticipating what's next? Do a little physical scan. Do you have any aches or pains or anything that needs to be shifted? Feel the space around your heart. Are there too many emotions? Are you feeling overwhelmed, underwhelmed, any of the overs or unders? Can you feel your feet? Do you feel your feet balanced and grounded? Can you feel that same sensation as your hands rest in your lap? Feel how you're sitting in the chair and how your back meets the back of the chair. And then find the breath. Is it high in the throat, top of the chest, or can you begin to bring it down with every inhale and exhale? Feeling the movement of the breath in whatever's a natural inhale or exhale before we shift it. And then notice any places that you're holding stress around your eyes, back of your head, jaw, throat, shoulders, back, hips, feet, legs, knees, doesn't matter where, wrists. And take a few breaths right here. And then inhale through the nose. And purse your lips like you're going to blow out a candle and make it a long, slow exhalation. And see how much effort it took. Now, when you do the next inhale through the nose, and you purse your lips and you do the exhale, push all the breath out as if you can just release every breath that you're holding within yourself. And then take a nice cleansing deep breath. Inhale. And blow it out gently. And notice what sinks. Take one more breath in through the nose and ask yourself to settle. And exhale when you're ready. And then just release your hands and come forward. And in your forward fold, reset your nervous system. Any forward fold, whether you're sitting in a chair or standing, is going to help slow down the nervous system. Notice any sensations you feel. Notice where your hands reach. Notice whether one arm is longer than the other. And then scoop the hands and reach forward just a little bit. Take a breath, inhale. When you come back, release the arms, gentle back bend. Forward fold, and release anything you're holding that you can release through the head, neck, throat, shoulders, wherever it is. Inhale, scoop up. Feel that sensation of giving yourself the gift of space. Stretch it back, exhale, let it go. Give yourself an opportunity to say to yourself, I am letting go of what no longer serves me. And I'm connecting, aligning, and feeling that sense of calmness in the center of my being. Inhale, one more. Lift up. Exhale, stretch it back, big breath. Exhale, let it go. Slide your hands right up to the front of the knees, and we go right into our dog and cat. So if you need a little space behind you, Take a breath in, lift up. Exhale, curl back. Start small. Invite the spine to wake up, to warm up, to stretch and release. Notice where you are in your spine. Feel your posture. Inhale, lift up. Open the head, throat, heart, belly. Inhale. Exhale. Now, come back to neutral and a little stirring of the pot. Feel that rolling around, so maybe you get this up and down feeling through the sitting bones. 4, 5, 6, and then pause when you come to the back of this rotation and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then pause. Little gentle movement, maybe a little wider if you would like to make some more space between your feet. When you go back this time, curling back as big as you can, maybe you want to reach it up a little more. Bless you. And exhale and let it go. Inhale on the lift. Exhale on the release. You can keep your eyes open or closed. If moving forward and back in circles makes your center of balance feel off, then keep your eyes open. Inhale, lift up, stretch it up. Last one after this. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, let it go. Ripple it all the way up. Bring your arms up and out, and bring your arms in and out. And now when you're pushing in, opening and closing the gate, feel a little resistance here. Opening through the center of the body. Squeezing the shoulders on the back, opening up through the sternum. Now when you do this next time, open out. Make a fist when you bring it in. Out with the fingers. In, out, in, good job, out, in. Now when you bring it out this time, take a breath, side to side. See if you can open up underneath the arms into the obliques. Feel the waistband, feel that rocking motion. Good, and then come back to center. And bring the hands in, fist, and expand and stretch it out. Big stretch, lift up, pull down. Inhale, lift up, pull down right into your goddess. Pull down what you need, courage, patience, strength, flexibility. What do you need today? Inspiration, healing, pull it down. Good, now inhale. And pause, release, and just hang forward. Head's an extension of the spine. Roll your head a little side to side. See if you can release through the neck. Good. Come back to center. Slide your hands right up to the knees. Rock the shoulders. Now, when you rock, nose is coming over the knees. Start small. Feel that stretch diagonally, shoulders to hips, and take your time. And as you rock it out, see what you think you notice. One more opposite side. Now, we can keep it right here, or if you choose, you can make it a little wider, but don't go beyond what's comfortable for you. When I roll this time, I'm going to roll the shoulder toward the knee and stretch the arm, big stretch here. And then come back and stretch it out. And we'll do another one and stretch it out. And one more on the opposite side. And then rotate, thumb down, stretch. And feel that all the way down the side body. One more. Stretch. Good, bring it up. Medium circle, roll it around. See how you feel here. 2, 3, we'll do 4, 4, and then when you come to the back of the circle, pause and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Turn toward the right knee. Now, if you're on the opposite side, doesn't matter. And we're going to stretch it out. See if you can bring your head between your arms. Stretch. Come back in. Feel like you're gliding across water. Be mindful you don't want to tip forward. And to the left. And back to center. And to the right. And back to center. And to the left. We'll do one more set. You make it as big or as small as you need it to be. To the right. To the center. To the left. Good. When you bring it down, see if your fingertips can touch the floor, the blocks, your legs, doesn't matter. Tuck your chin, ripple up. Arms come straight out into your star pose. Look to the right and to the left. Make sure your arms are inside the line connecting right to left to right, and roll your shoulders. Then take a breath. And wring out the washcloth. Good. One palm up and the other down. Doesn't matter which one. And you breathe. And then we're going to tip the star. So left palm up, right palm down. And you make it as big or as small as you want it to be. You can look up and beyond your fingertips, or your head can stay right at neutral. Couple more. One more. Last one. Both arms up, hands together. Now stretch it up. Sink the shoulders down, and now I'm going to come forward chopping wood. So you can bring it as low or as high. Start midway, and then come down. And then if you feel you're good, you can bring it all the way up and down. Keep your eyes open. Feel you're grounding through your feet. Couple more. This is perfectly fine. If you want more, you can bend your elbows and bring it all the way down. Big breath. Keep the breath moving. Couple more. Last one. Now, when I bring it behind me, I'm going to bring my hands behind without interlacing my fingers, just letting them rest. Thumbs come to the little indentations at the back of the skull, and I tip as much as I can and see how that feels. A couple more here. See if you feel like you have a little more space. We have arms on these chairs, so you be mindful. One more. Good. Come to neutral. Now we're going to rotate. Left elbow toward the right knee. You don't have to touch it. And then you come the other way. Breathe. And a couple more here. And bring it up. Sit back in the chair. Use the back of the chair to rock out that space between the shoulder blades. Good. And then come back to center and come forward. Let it all go. See where you are now. Head's an extension of the spine. Tuck your chin, ripple up. Hold the front of the chair, sitting back. Right leg, and really flex it. Take a breath. And release. Left leg, really flex it. Now point. Flex it and point it. Opposite side. Now we're going to point and flex. Point, flex opposite. Point, flex opposite. Point, flex opposite, one more, point, flex opposite. Now, get ready, we're switching. Point and flex. Point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex. Tap, tap, tap. Good, now bring your feet up. Let your arms rest right on your thighs. You can hold your wrists and rock out through the feet. You can make your legs as wide or as narrow as you need them to be, really pressing into the ball of the foot and the toes, feeling that movement right here. Good, and then heels press, and we rock it here. Back and forth, and come feet flexed. Neither flex nor point, come to neutral and rock it here. Good, and then pause. We're gonna roll it back like into a turtle shell. Curl it back, inhale, stretch straight out. And curl it back, keep the shoulders back and stretch it out. And curl it back and stretch it out. And curl it back and stretch it out. Release that so that the right arm is resting on the thigh, left arm comes straight down and begin to rotate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch the arm to the floor, wiggle the fingers, rotate the hand. Feel that movement into the capsule of the shoulder. Flex it straight out, straight out, straight out. Just shoulder height, let it go. Stretch it and release. Stretch and release, stretch and release. One more, stretch and release. Shake it out. And switch to the other side and roll it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch the fingers to the floor, wiggle the fingers, rotate the hand like you're opening a jar. Stretch it out, sweep it out. It's just shoulder height. 1, 2, feel the ribs. 3, 4, 5, 6. Release that out. Bring both hands, see what you can touch. Cross one hand over the other. Inhale, lift up. Clear the sky and clear the earth. So moving out of stuff that makes us feel stuck, moving out stuff that makes our head feel busy or cloudy, and just let it go. Big breath. Inhale, lift. Breathe up. Exhale, let it out. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Sweep it out. Now, stay right here. Reverse swan dive. Shoulders on the back body. Rotate the palms. Nice flat back. Lift up. Exhale, float down. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, when you let it go, release the arms and just let them hang. Just move them back and forth a little bit. Shake them out. Roll the palms, cross over, bring it up. Bring it all the way down, one hand to the heart, the other to the belly. Take a breath. Feel where you're warmer, feel where your breath is. Breathe. Good. Take the left hand to the right and twist it out. Big breath as you twist, opposite side. And back and forth. Go only as far as is comfortable for you. Make sure you're mindful of your neck. One more. Good, pause. Stir the pot. Make it as big or as small as you want it to be. See where you feel more fluid. One more, and then when you come to the back of this rotation, pause, and then reset. 3, 1, 2, 3. Left hand is going to come out to the side, bend it at the elbow. You want to move your fingertips as if you were going to put your hand into your jeans pocket. Nice level posture. I'm going to come forward just a little bit. Right elbow stays in, and then I'm going to lift up. Look left, exhale, bring it down. Lift up, let it down, opening and closing a book. So when you open a book, what do you think you're going to find in it? A word, a thought, an inspiration, a visual, whatever. Breathe. One more. Good. Release that arm down, stretch it to the floor, and then bring it up. Take a measurement, see if it feels longer. And then opposite side, bring it out to the side, bend it, slide the fingers into the pocket, level your posture. Come forward, nice and level. Take a breath, inhale, lift up, open, and close. And open, and close. And keep going. 3, 4, 5, one more. 6, good. Release that arm, bring it down, stretch it out, reach where you are, feel what you feel, bring it all the way up. Hold the right hand and the right wrist with the left hand and go left. 1, 2, 3, and then switch. 1, 2, 3. Bring it forward just a little bit. Release the hands, stir the pot. 1, any size you want. 2, 3, and then reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3. So let's work a little bit on our shoulder rotation. I'm going to take the right block and move it toward the left, just so I have a little more space. Twist. Left hand is on the outside of the right leg. I release the shoulder down. Right palm is toward the back, and I'm going to lift it up and swing it back. And just feel where it feels fluid and feel where it may feel stuck. Inhale now. See if you can swing it all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Palms the reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it go. Shake it out. And then we switch. So move your blocks to the opposite side. Little twist here. Take a breath, hands to the back to start, and just feel where you are. 1. So this side may not feel the same as the other. 3, and then swing it all the way around if it's good for you. 1, 2, 3, and then we reverse it. 1, 2, 3. Shake it out, see where you are. Take a breath. Come back to center. Now let's work on the legs a little bit. I'm going to hold the chair, squeeze the shoulders on the back, tuck the lumbar spine, flex the legs. Big flexion here. Don't lock the knees, point and flex. Keep your chin back so you're not straining your neck. 4, 5, 6, point, and hold it for a breath. And then opposite, pedal it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll the feet. 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Widen the legs, flex your feet and point and flex. Feel that movement all the way up and down the legs. 4, 5, 6, pause, and then point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll the toes in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a break, bring it in, tap, tap, tap. Feel your legs, see what sensations you've activated. Toes forward, kick like you're swimming in a pool. 7, 8, 9, 10. Heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give your legs a breath. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Now, widen your blocks a little bit so we can stretch the outsides. Heels and the pinky toe kind of roll out. I'm going to lean a little forward, and I'm going to move my toes back and forth like I'm a frog. Now I'm going to rock the shoulders. See if I can still move my toes. Sometimes it's a hard thing. It's like, wait a minute, who's moving where? Good, breathe. Pause, stretch it out, feel that stretch, and bring it in. Now walk your feet to the edge of the block and curl. See if you can keep the ball of the foot and the toes curl over the top. The toes have to touch the block. Take a big stretch. Feel right up through the front, the dorsals. Now, press into the ball of foot, toes come up. See if you can spread your toes. So move your feet back so the ball of foot's really on the block and you're grounded. Perfect, breathe. Now notice what's going on in your jaw. So if you're doing this, soften it, curl it. And you breathe, and then you lift and stretch. One more, curl and lift. Good, relax your feet, rock it out. Bring it back up, see if you can just massage out feet a little bit. Good. Now we're going to do a little downward dog in a chair, and then we'll stand. So if you don't choose to do a standing version, then you can always do this. I just push one block aside. I really want to use the inside of my feet. So my foot is nice and level. I want to press the front, the back, the sides in. And when I lift in, my legs come together. My shoulders come back and down, and I lift. So I engage through the legs, and I disengage from clenching, and I tuck that belly back, and I smile because it's a party, and then I lift up. Feel that, breathe. Let it go. Now, ask yourself, how much energy did you put into this? Can you do the same thing without being overly strenuous? So I press, I lift, I feel that sense of strength, and I soften it. Now I'm going to bring my arms forward parallel to my legs, and before I do anything else, I'm just going to stretch. Take a breath here, shoulders down, relax the jaw, and let it go. Now, when you're here and you're lifting your legs, be mindful of this. You don't want this. You want to move from the lower belly back and stretch the back body. Smile. Now, if you're comfortable, we're going to do the same thing, but lift the arms and palm the ceiling, shoulders down. Come forward. If your head can come between your arms, that's great. Here's your seated downward dog. Take a breath. and let it go. And then again, take a breath. Now you can stay here. If this is comfortable for you, stay here. If you're comfortable and you can go a little more, you sink the shoulders, take a breath, gaze is soft. Take a breath as you move and let it go. Take a breath. Last one. Flex, stretch in any variation you want, and you breathe. Sink the shoulders, take a breath, don't collapse through the lungs. Let it go. Now, I'm going to widen my legs a little bit and hang forward into what I would say is my seated child's pose. Now I'm going to take my arms. However, if coming forward like this makes you feel like you're going to tip out, then you don't do it. But I could take my arms and place them behind my back and take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Stir the pot. You can move your hands to wherever it's comfortable. 2, 3, and reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, downward dog is a very powerful pose because it creates strength through the body. But if you do not want to do the floor version and this version, you always can do the standing version. I'm going to start with the chair high. So if you choose, you pick, you can stay right where you are. You ground your chair so it's not sliding. I put it on my mat. My hands rest right on the back of the chair. I walk my feet back and I sink. Knees are not locked, and I take a breath. And then you lift. Or you can take the chair, lower to the seat, walk it back, feet are parallel, and you sink. So you decide which version you want to try. If you don't want to do any of them, you don't do it. So you pick the variation that works for you. You take yourself into that pose so that you're creating an inversion. Feet are parallel. Inhale, sink the head between the arms. Don't lock the knees. Eyes are open. Take a breath. Lift up when you're ready. You're going to feel that stretch through the backs of the legs. And then you come back and try it again if you choose. And one more if you choose. And you release. And release that. Walk forward. Take your time. Shake it out. Move the hips. Nice job, everybody. Now, they, whoever they are, say that if you do a down one, just one version a day, but consistently 365 days a year, you create a stronger body. So when we're done here, you'll have done 6. Now roll it around, breathe. Step a little wider, bend your knees, rock it out. Be mindful, don't lean forward, keep your shoulders back. Now, since we're up, if you choose, we're going to do a few versions of this before we go into our Shavasana. So you can hold the edges if you have chair arms, and you can bring your right foot forward to the edge of the chair and you stretch here. Now, take it as big or as small as you need it to be. If you can keep your heel on the mat, even better. My back foot's at about 45 degrees, and I stretch. Keep the head up, shoulders down. Relax the arms. Take a breath. And then release it and switch to the other side. Big calf and hamstring stretch. Take a breath. Make it as big or as small as you move into your lunge. And take a breath. See if you can keep your heel down. Good. Head up. Nice. And let it go. And move it around. See how you feel. Good job, everybody. And reverse your circle. Now, we could do a pigeon by taking this chair, bringing the leg to the side, and I just bring it rested here. I don't have to go far, and I don't have to do this. Or I can slide it all the way down and rest on the chair. But I don't go where it's not good for me, my knees, my hips. You do the variation that works best for you today. I can do this in a chair because it doesn't put my weight into my knees. But when I do it on the floor, I do a different version. Opposite side when you're ready. And take a breath. Looks great. And then release that and move your hips. Now we're quickly coming into our meditation, our relaxation, our shavasana. So if you would like to go on the floor, great. If you don't want to go on the floor, that's fine too. But my option would be, if you choose, you can take a second chair, or you just sit on the chair, put your blocks underneath your feet, or you bring your legs up the chair. Whoop, sorry. And your arms are in any position that's comfortable for you. Letter T, you can do cactus arms, capital letter A, hands on the ribs. Tuck that lumbar spine and just let the whole body sink itself into the floor. Now, if you watch or follow social media, you're going to find that everywhere you watch, they're talking about grounding mats. So we can't be outside right now, but if you choose, you could do this outside in your own backyard and ground yourself into the earth. If you don't have already a grounding mat is supposed to create this energy that more synchronizes your body to the rhythm of the earth. And it's supposed to promote sleep and create balance. I have not yet tried it myself. But as you rest right here, just feel how just doing this as an inversion slows down heart rate. The oxygenated blood comes back down to help with digestion. It relaxes the nervous system. It softens the body's tension. You notice maybe you have to shift as something releases somewhere. Swallow to relax the throat. Release any tension in the face, around the eyes, the jaw, the back of the head. And find the rhythm of your natural breath. Now, your option can be to stay right here during our shavasana, or if it's too much and you want to get out of it, then you just release your feet and slide them underneath the chair. If you don't want to keep your legs on the chair, just be mindful not to smack your legs on the chair, and you rest. If at any time you feel like, oh, now's the time to move and shift and release, that's great. When you extend your legs, it can create a little more strain for the lumbar or lower back. So you may want to keep your legs bent if that's more comfortable. And you just rest right here. And as you rest right here, do a little assessment. How do I feel now that's different in a positive way? That's allowed me to create a shift. to release negative thoughts. So sometimes we don't even know the things we hold in the subtle body. And just let yourself ground and visualize a place on the earth that you love. A place that brings you peace, contentment, connection, balance, alignment. A beach, your backyard, a mountain, even floating on water or on a raft. Feeling that sensation of just coming to stillness. So the hardest thing in any yoga practice is to come to stillness, to release negative, repetitive, worrisome thoughts, and to pause. Allowing yourself to assimilate all the parts of the practice where you've moved your bodies in your postures, your poses, your asanas. And now you rest. And you collect the benefits that you've gained from your practice. Because yoga is a practice. And every day in your practice, it's a little different. So just follow the inhale and the exhale of the breath. If your mind starts to go somewhere, just bring it back to the breath, the inhalation and the exhalation. I am breathing in and I am breathing out into this place where I am at peace. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, perhaps use the tone of the bowl as a focal point as well. And begin to deepen your breath. Take a big, long inhale and an even longer exhale. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. If your legs are on the chair, bring them in. Maybe do a little rocking before you release your legs underneath the chair. You can rock it out a little bit from side to side. And then scoot your legs underneath the chair if that's where you are, and take a humongous full body stretch, a big sigh, a big yawn, whatever you need. And then when you're ready, you just bring yourself legs in, roll to one side, pause before you bring yourself into whatever's a comfortable seated position for you. Take your time. And then if you choose, you sit in the chair, you can sit back on the floor and stir the pot. And as you stir the pot around and you ground down, you pause at the back and you bring up anything else you need to help you move through this day and the rest of this day till we meet, rest of this week until we meet again. And then twist to one side, and then twist to the other side, and one arm down and one arm over, and opposite side. And then with your hands open, in gratitude, gather all the things that make your life rich, that allows you to feel nourished, balanced, supported, and aligned, letting go of the things that distract you. And then as you bring your hands up and you connect fingertip to fingertip, fingertips connect, the palms are open, you gather that sense of lightness in your inner being. And you hold it like it's a gem, a treasure. And you bring it straight down to rest right at the heart. I have everything I need. Everything I need is already within me. When I pause, when I breathe, when I let go of distractions, I can bring myself home. And that is enough. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out. Enjoy your weekend, your holiday, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to hydrate.